I remember the time when I ain't had shit. It was a time I was down bad on my ass, bitch. Now you see me stunned with this cash, bitch. Getting money. When I was younger, I ain't have it. This a true story.
Stop! Can you see it? Okay, you can. You got your snacks. Right. You got your cuddle buddy, which I don't. But it's all good. It's all good. If you do, then that's awesome. And you got your Adidas. You cannot tell me these bitches are not clean. They clean as fuck. I mean, they're a little dirty, right? But nevertheless, these bitches are clean. I wish I got some you lying. I'm sorry, but you lying if you saying these bitches are not clean. Come on, bro. Damn, these bitches are clean. I wish Adidas, you can customize your own shoe. I'm pretty sure that would cost a lot of money, but I would dead ass have Adidas is known for the 3 stripes, but right here, I would get Gator Martin or something. I don't know, that'd be dope as fuck. I don't think I would ever. I don't think if I ever got my Adidas shoes custom made and I had Gator Martin on somewhere on the shoe, I don't think I would ever wear them. I would put them in a glass case. Adidas glass case. Damn. But let's get it. Hopefully we can get this this whole reaction in one take. So, oh my God, that's a big ass dog. What's the title? I forgot the title of this, but I'm going in open shit.
24 years old, still living with my mom and dad.
Wait a minute. Wait, I forgot to do. I burnt a piece of the popcorn. I don't think I burnt the popcorn. I just burnt the bag. Oh damn. Okay. Hold on. I'm a big ass kid. Look at that. 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 I'm not gonna do the fact. I'm just gonna lick it. Pause. Oh my God. I don't know if I ever said this in the video, but I'm gonna restart the video because I forgot. I literally forgot what he said. So I'm sorry I keep talking, but it's popcorn gets me it gives me chills. It gives me ugh. I get one off every time I have some popcorn. Pause. But I don't know if I said this in the video. I think I did. But I'm gonna say it again. If I ever go out die, well, we all die sometime, but I would like to go out Jesus. Wow. You lying if you say you don't do that shit. You lying. You eating something. It's like something, it's not. It's oh. There it is. Okay, I got it. It was just something stuck in the back of my shits. But alright, so you lying if you saying, first of all, you eating something and you just do one of these. You lying if you say you don't do that. You lying. Especially if you home alone or with your best friend or one of your friends or anybody. I don't give a damn. You could have just met the person. You talking about something. But like I was saying, this reaction should have been started, but I'm sorry. Y'all know how I get. I like talking. All right, I'm gonna say this and then I'm gonna restart the video and then we're gonna have a good time. What was I saying? I lost my train of thought. Oh, if I ever go out, I was glistening right here. I wonder why I was so shiny right here. All right, look. I'm sorry. I just want to say this. I want to say this statement and then we can go ahead to the reaction. I'm so sorry. I keep talking. I'm going to put a timestamp in the comment section below of when that real reaction actually starts. Hopefully I remember to do that. But if I ever go out, like die or whatever, I wouldn't mind going out because of popcorn. Yeah, or some M&Ms. But if y'all ever eat popcorn, dude, like this part right here on a fucking bag is like the best, bro. Like if I would literally dump all this popcorn out and just lick it inside of the bag. Okay, sorry. Now, let's restart this shit and go ahead. Jesus. Oh, quarantine stories. Oh, okay, I didn't know what the title of this was. Right.
I'm 24 years old, still living with my mom and dad, along with my 2 younger siblings. My parents bought a new house in March, just around the time coronavirus really started to be taken seriously around me, and quarantining started. So we were in the unpacking and settling in phase during all of this. My room is actually in the basement, which I don't mind. It's furthest away.
That's like you saying you don't mind having an STD. Like, that's a whole basement. Having a basement in your house is equivalent to having an STD. Nobody wants that shit. I don't know why I always take it to like something sexual. But I'm just saying, like, basements, among other things, are cluck places. Like, no, not cluck rooms. There we go.
Parents' room. It's technically just an extra room in the house, not really meant to be a bedroom, but we needed one.
Cluck
room.
My
parents figure I'm going to be moving out soon, so why give me one of the better rooms in the house?
Right.
The basement in this house is huge. It's really cool, and I get to feel like it's kind of my own basement in a way because of my room. But right off the bat moving here, weird things would happen.
Wow.
Inside my room, mostly at night, I'd hear strange sounds inside the walls.
Yeah, all right.
I knocked on the wall, and it seemed to be hollow. There's a vent in the room. I thought maybe there was an animal in the vents. I used my iPhone flashlight to get a look inside, but I couldn't really see anything. Whatever, house noises, I figured.
Whatever my
I
ass.
persisted. I would tell my dad to look into it. I set up my Xbox on the basement TV. In fact, I usually just chill in the basement instead of my room. I used the 50-inch TV my dad set up down there. One night on the first week in the house, I was playing Warzone on my Xbox when I heard this distinct sound come from the side of the basement where my room was. It was muffled by a wall, which led me to believe it came from my room.
Did y'all saw me? Did I don't know if y'all saw it on camera, but I've got to vacuum my floor. I freaked out a little bit because I picked up the popcorn and like when I picked out my mohawk or whatever. I guess I don't know how the hell it got over here, but like one of my curls ended up over here. And when I picked up the popcorn, the curl was connected to the popcorn, but it was black. And it was just dangling from the popcorn, but I didn't see the hair that it was dangling off from. So I had the popcorn And then I saw like this little ass black thing. I didn't know what it was. I thought it was a bug or some shit. But I'm pretty sure that was a curl. If it wasn't, pray for me.
I went to quickly check inside my room, and it was empty. I hurried back to my game so that I wouldn't die. But to best describe the noise I heard, it sounded like a heavy glass object being placed on a table or something. I figured it probably came from upstairs. Literally the next night, I woke to some weird muffled thumps. I couldn't tell if it was above my room or to the side of my room. I took my phone again and went to the air vents.
I couldn't tell if he was a clucky or a clucky.
Again, even with the light, I couldn't see anything in there. I was starting to worry a small animal might be in the vents or living inside the walls. I brought it to my dad's attention. He told me to let him know if it persisted, and he told me to try to record the sound if possible.
What?
So a few nights later, I woke up at 4 in the morning feeling extremely thirsty.
Wow.
My trusty bedside water bottle was empty that night, so I had to go upstairs to get a refill.
Or sorry. You can chew some gum. Just have like some gum on the side of your bed or some shit, or somewhere in your room so you're not leaving your room. Right? Off no bullshit. Chew that. Because you say your mouth was really dry or whatever. Chew some gum. Build up that saliva. Build up that moisture. Right? And there you go. You got moisture inside your joint, so you good. I don't know, you just gotta chew a little bit. It's gonna taste a little weird, because, but you good. So you don't gotta leave your clucking room.
On my way back downstairs from the kitchen after refilling the bottle, I stopped mid-staircase in the dark, thinking I heard something from the basement. Andy? I said very quietly, wondering if my brother was hiding down there.
What the fuck?
I whipped out my phone to use the flashlight again as I finished my descent down the stairs. I had a quick look around the basement just for peace of mind, and when I found it was clear, I went back to my room to hit the hay. As I placed my water bottle on the ledge above my bed, something in my gut told me to just look at that little vent in the wall one more time.
Oh my God.
So I shined the light in that direction, and even though it was only for like half a second, I knew what I saw.
Moy.
There was someone looking through the holes in the vent.
Show it.
For a brief moment. I saw their eyes clear as day.
Yo.
They moved away.
Oh my God. Don't you know how you anticipate something scary about to happen? Right? Like you ready for it. Like you ready for it, right? Then it happens. And you jump or you get scared like a mother clucker, bruh. Holy shit. Oh my God. Man, I feel like, what if Mr. Nightmare made a movie? Oh my, like he directed it, produced it, all that, wrote the script, all of that. I would see the shit out of that. I would, and put it on Netflix or some shit, because you can't really go to the movie theaters right now, so put it on Netflix or Hulu or some shit. Oh my God. I would see that. I would see the hell out of that. He should think about doing that. He should really think about doing it. It'd be a hell of a movie though. Yeah, that would be dope. Then I would have to react to the whole thing. Oh my God. That would be so dope if he did that shit. Let me know in the comment section below if that would be a great idea if he did that. Like, Mr. Nightmare made a movie that he directed, produced, and wrote the whole script. Just him. Now, I don't know if Mr. Nightmare has, like, other people's, like, behind the scenes working with him, or if it's just all him. But, yeah. Oh, my God. I would see the hell out of that, bruh. That'd be so dope.
Just as a light revealed them. What did I do? You probably hope I ran to the vent to get a look inside and see who was in there. But no. Instead, I screamed like a girl as I ran all the way back upstairs, yelling for my dad like a child. My whole family came down the stairs to my room. I brought them to the vent in my room and shined a light in it again. My dad took a look. Of course, there was no one in sight now. I'm not even lying when I say my mom and dad told me the cliche I was seeing things because I hadn't gotten enough sleep and I was tired. I didn't buy it. I wasn't sleeping there that night. I slept in the living room and locked the basement door that night. The basement door only has a lock on it because we have an outdoor entrance to the basement, so it serves as an extra small layer of security for break-ins, I guess.
Wow.
Well, the next day, when I went down to the basement, I made a shocking discovery. There was some kind of secret door in the wall that was left open. I immediately called my dad down. We went inside of it together. There was a blanket on the floor of this little hidden room, along with a small wooden stool-like thing. And if you walk down this ever-so-tiny corridor, you'd come to the vent that peers into my room. This discovery would otherwise be cool, if it didn't lead to the realization that someone has been living in this room, possibly raiding our kitchen, and possibly watching me in my room as I slept. I think when the person living in the room heard the commotion I made the night before, they figured it was time to bail. I just still fear that they may come back.
I don't know why this was. I don't know why I thought this was like one story. This whole thing.
It's April 2020 as I write this. Stuck in quarantine. I live in a duplex house. It's one story, but it's divided into two sections.
Right.
Each side has 2 bedrooms and a kitchen, with each having its own front door. Inside the house, there's a door separating the 2 sections, and it's locked by the other side. The landlord, Jose, lives on the other side.
Jose?
He has the lock switch on his side of the door. Obviously, that's not exactly a situation I've been entirely comfortable with.
Jose?
I took it upon myself to install some camera I bought on Amazon. It connects to my phone to alert me when motion is detected. I aimed it right at that door. But did I ever expect to actually get any kind of notification from that app? No. That's why when I got a notification about movement on the camera, I freaked out. I opened the app and...
That's why when I got a notification on my phone that there was movement, I hauled ass like a motherfucker. I'm not checking nothing. I'm not checking. There's no reason for me to check. There's no reason. My app is state of the art. The cameras I got is state of the art. Like the app, it updates every 2 seconds, right? So I always have the latest version of the app. I don't need nothing. Nope, I don't need to check my phone for nothing. Sorry, I'm hair itches up. But yeah, that's where you clucked up. You checked your phone instead of checking what kind of shoes you got on so you can go ahead and haul ass. You're clucky.
On the very laggy, low frame rate video, that the door connecting the 2 sides of the house was open. I was literally sitting in my car in a parking lot, heart racing, waiting. A few minutes later, I saw Jose walking through the doorway, and a few seconds later, shutting the door behind him. I was supposed to go shopping, but instead I raced home to check my apartment. But as far as I could tell, nothing was touched. I didn't know whether to confront him or see if it persisted, but the curiosity just ate away at me that night. I knocked on his front door and told him about my camera, and that I knew he entered my apartment. He admitted it right away, but he had a reason. He said he smelt a burning smell that he thought was coming from my side of the house.
Really?
And he knew I wasn't home, so he had to check if I left the oven on.
Bullshit.
Given that I couldn't find anything stolen, I had to just say, okay, thanks. I mean, realistically, it was a viable reason for him to come in, right?
No, the hell it wasn't.
Still, that night while I was in bed, I wasn't happy about him just coming into my side of the house.
That's what I'm saying.
I mean, that's against the law, isn't it?
Yeah.
Given that we're both always home now, makes the situation a little more tense. A few days later, I was up really, really late on a Zoom call with my friends.
Right.
When I got that dreaded notification on my phone that there was movement.
Damn.
I closed my laptop for like a second to go outside my room. All of my lights were off out there, obviously. It was like 3 a.m. I was in the living room, and and I saw Jose standing in the corner.
Oh my God. Fuck. Damn it. It's like when I take my eyes off the screen or my eyes are just glued to the God damn, that's one hell of a picture. It's like when I either, doesn't matter if I look off for like a half of a second or my eyes are glued to the clucking screen. Mr. Nightmare, it scares me regardless, bro. I need to put some oil in my hair. Like every time I get my hair done, I don't put nothing in it. I don't know why. I just don't. And I think I do because this shit is. I want to take this shit out now. I want to take it out. All right. I got chills. All right.
He had something in his hand that I couldn't see, but he was surely looking at me. I could only see him because the light from my bedroom came out to the living room slightly. He started walking to me like a zombie. I told him to chill out as I backed away into my room. When I saw him still approaching me with this lifeless posture, I slammed the door shut and locked it. He started to pound on the door with some blunt object and tried the doorknob. I yelled at him to stop before I called the police. And just like that, he stopped. And a few seconds later, I heard the door separating the apartment slam shut. I peeped into the outside. He appeared to be gone. I got the police on the phone and had them come to the house. We got Jose to come to my side of the house. He claimed he didn't remember a thing.
Bullshit.
And as the four of us watched the footage on my phone of him entering my side of the apartment, he had this look of fear and remorse. That's when he claimed he has a sleepwalking problem that's gotten worse recently, and he's on a bunch of medications. The police asked me if I wanted to press charges. I looked at Jose and said no.
Shit! Oh, you want to know if I want to press charges? I looked at Jose. Hell, clucking yes! That is something you mentioned to me. I forgot if this was like a neighbor or this a roommate or some shit. I don't know. I forgot what he said, who Jose is to him. But regardless of the fact that you sleepwalking, you being on pills, cluck pills, is something that, would be nice to know right before I move in, if I do. I don't want to find out like in a cluck way. I don't know. No, I don't want to find out. I don't want to find out like that. This is something we talk about over the phone or in person with hella people around. It's like this one spot in my back. I wish I had a back scratcher. Oh my God, that would be lovely right now. I kind of want to just take off this shirt and just like react to the video just shirtless, but fuck. Because I promise you, after I'm done reacting to the second Mr. Nightmare video, I'm taking the shirt off and I'm calling it like, yeah. Thought I heard some voices. Don't do that. But yeah, why am I stuttering? That would be great for you to mention. Lovely. But you didn't. And I had to find out the hard way. Pause.
However, as soon as the police left, I barricaded that door with my dresser and started looking for new apartments. I haven't seen Jose since, and I'm not staying here much longer. I don't think I believe his sleepwalking story. It truly seemed he was trying to hurt me that night.
Yeah. Can you imagine if the cops patted him down and hadn't found a pack of condoms?
Quarantining and social distancing has had my friends and I going crazy. So to spice things up, we wanted to explore the abandoned farmhouse down the road. It was my friends Luke, Kyle, and I. Luke drove us. It was only a 10-minute drive. We pulled up this hilly road onto this enclosed property where this once-occupied farm sits.
What? Oh my God.
Most people in the area have passed by this place at least once and are aware of its abandonment. Breaking in was easy. We just broke a window on the ground level and hopped in through there.
I got the
The
itch.
place was so old we saw dust particles floating everywhere in the light beams from our flashlights. The most noteworthy things we noticed were the lack of furniture and extremely creaky floors. Even though the place was known to be abandoned, we still expected at least some things left behind. However, it seemed people had already looted the place out.
Yeah, I bet you, I don't know if you're going to say it. I don't know if he actually going to say it, but you said you expect some things, still left. One of the things I can pretty much guarantee, but I don't know if Mr. Number is going to say it, is a pack of used condoms. That were used to cluck people up. I don't know if y'all got that. Some people just, I would say something and it would go right over their head. So sometimes I just gotta break it all the way down. You know what I mean? I would say where the condom at? And some of y'all would know what I mean. And then some of y'all would don't. Like the new people. Where the condom at? That means you're about to get clucked. If you don't know what cluck means, it means fuck. Okay? Just I don't know if you don't know. I don't know if the new people got that. The new subscribers, the new viewers. I don't know if y'all got that, but the reason I say cluck is because YouTube is on some gear. But all right, let's go.
The three of us branched off a bit to different sections of the house to explore, and within a minute, Kyle came tiptoeing back to us and whispered that he heard someone or something in another room.
Yeet!
I whispered where.
Oh my
He
God.
pointed.
Oh my God.
He refused to go over there, while Luke and I just quietly laughed, thinking he was either being a pussy or trying to freak us out.
Ain't shit funny.
Not gonna lie, given the setting, that dark, quiet old farmhouse surrounded by woods in the dead of night, his cleans did give me goosebumps. Luke and I still proceeded quietly to the room that he was pointing at. It was impossible not to make at least a little creaking on those terrible rotting wood floorboards. Then we discovered that the little room contained a two-way staircase, one going upstairs, another going to the basement. But when I approached the basement staircase, my goosebumps came back when I realized most, if not all, of the stairs had collapsed, and at this point, it was more so just a hole in the floor. Luke dared me to look down into the basement. I was going to, and I for sure heard a noise come from down there. It was this creaking sound that would repeat every couple seconds. I turned to Luke and whispered, "Do you hear that?"
Yes,
He
motherfucker.
nodded his head, whispered back to go look down there. I took a deep breath and said, "To hell with it, I'll do it." I crept to the disturbing-looking hole in the floor and shined my flashlight into the darkness below. At first, I didn't see anything except a concrete floor in the basement and small piles of rotted wood. But then I got on my knees to get a deeper look in the basement. And that's when we heard. My hand just jerked to the right where I heard the voice, and I saw an old woman with long gray hair in a rocking chair. She was looking at me with this lifeless smile. It had this hint of malice to it. I fell backwards and dropped my flashlight. I yelled at the top of my lungs to run to my friends. Kyle already left the house and was waiting in the car. Luke and I then got to the car, and I was yelling at him the whole time to hurry up. Once we exited the property, I felt a lot better. Luke heard the voice.
Yeah. Ain't no hurrying it up. No, ain't no come on, hurry up or bring your ass. No, if I'm with a group of friends and we're clucked and you're not, and I'm haul assing, and you're not right there with me, you're gonna be shut out of luck. I'm sorry. That's just the way it is. Tupac? Is that Tupac? Things will never be the yeah, it's Tupac.
You didn't see what I saw, though. It was bizarre. It was surreal. It was terrifying. It didn't make sense. Why was she down there? How did she get down there when all the stairs had collapsed? What else was down there? All these unanswered questions are made creepier when you remember that farm has been abandoned for years.
You're asking too many questions, bro. You're asking way too many questions, and those questions are the ones that are gonna get you clucked up. Keep on asking them questions. You're gonna get your answer, but it's not gonna be the answers that you think. I think this quarantine is about time we wrap it up. Cause niggas can't do. I'm sorry, I don't know why I said that. Well, fuck it. Niggas can't do nothing. Like, we got curfews and shit. This year 2020, the start of this year has been crazy in itself. Like, with all this sickness and corona and racial shit going on and natural shit and disasters. Oh my God, bro. 2020 is just, I don't know, Jesus. I mean, I know you coming back, but like, can I get like a year? Like, can I know what year you coming back so I can just, you know what I mean? But, God. Because people go a little crazy when you just be in the house all day, like. I need people. Like, I like people are cool, but like, it's just, I like people, then I don't like people. Like, for example, I don't really know how to explain this, but when I was living in North Carolina and I was making videos with Cooley, and I was working at Chipotle at the time, and I decided to quit because he wanted to push videos and make it so we made enough money where we didn't have to go back to a regular 9-to-5 job, which was cool, right? But the only thing about that, like during that time of us just banging out videos, pause on that on that word, banging, I wasn't really getting that human interaction, that people's. I said people's. I don't know what it is. I like being around people. I like people. No matter how many times they get on my nerves and they make me mad and shit, it's just something about people. I don't know. Maybe it's just a human thing. Because I would literally be quarantined in the house all day, every day, making videos. Because like at Chipotle, you're with people, you're with coworkers, you're with customers. You know, you're having a good time, you laughing, you smiling, you angry, you sad, you know what I mean? Like, you get all these different emotions, but it's just like, I don't know, it's just being in a house all day, every day, making videos and shit, and you're not really going out there in the public like that and hanging out. That sucks. Like, at first, like when we first started doing that, I was like, it was awesome. And then I realized, I need to be around people. But, yeah, no. But then, like, I understand, you know, we quarantining, and we have a curfew and shit. But then even during a quarantine, something clucked up could happen too. So you gotta leave the house. You have to like. That's just the way it is. Like, I'm sure the cops would understand. I'm sure the security would understand the situation. If the situation that you're in is clucked up enough, I'm sure they would understand. They would be like, shit, I would run too. I'd run out the house too. I would not blame you. Am I tripping? Man, I keep hearing shit. But I mean, I guess quarantine has its pros and cons. And the only thing about I ain't like doing like the whole quarantine shit. Like where I am right now, like we good. Like quarantine is like, it's still happening, but no, it's not. Yes, it is. No, it's not. Yes, it is. It's not as bad as what it was like a couple months ago. Excuse me, but yeah, I was very. I'm not gonna lie. Keep it 100. Yeah, you know we tight. We know we close and all that. When the quarantine was bad and nobody really couldn't leave the house, I was horny as shit. And we had a curfew and shit, so people couldn't really like leave the house like that. I was going crazy, bro. Holy shit! But I'm just keeping it real. I mean, now I'm good. You know what I mean? So yeah, but hey, that's just the way it is. Keep it cool, keep it classy, and I love you. Stay happy, my family.